Trojans, the storied Los Angeles Coliseum, as we'll see a team from the American, the Florida Atlantic Owls, taking on the 20th ranked team in the land, the USC Trojans. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. And the Trojans will boot it away to start the game. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Florida Atlantic Owls offense will get first crack at it today. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. A quick pass to the left. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Florida Atlantic trying to line up quickly. They'll run it from the gun. Fights off the defender. Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Trying play action. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. Florida Atlantic will have to send out the punt team. Having to kick it away after a 3-and-out's not what they had in mind. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play, just outside the 20. So USC's offense will get the ball for the first time. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
And they pick up just a few on that completion. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Lost to throw again. Got his man. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. As they come to the line on 3rd and short from the 43, I wonder if they already know they'll go for it if they don't make it here. Fires to the right. Complete downfield. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Looking downfield on first down. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. They'll run it from the gun. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. From the gun, wants to pass. He unleashes a long one. He's got it along the sideline. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. The Trojans had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. He'll take it himself. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Trojans.
Well, I know it's a very small sample size, and we've got a lot of football to go this year, but what can you say about this offense? How explosive and impressive they look. Top 5 in the nation in scoring, and you can see why. They've got speed and playmakers all over the field.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Coming out with it, it's Woodside. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. Florida Atlantic has the ball back, and the offense will try to put together a drive. Off-play action on first down. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
And that's back-to-back games this guy's nudged to sack. Starting to be a problem. A guy that's diagnosing passes, rushing the passer really, really well. This defense could use this guy's production consistently.
Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. Looking to throw, it's Meadows. He's got his man. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Florida Atlantic gets to the line quickly. They'll snap it from the gun on third down. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
There were a lot of people really excited about what this guy could do. Some were saying he could be an All-American, and he's proving them right. That's already his second interception early in this college football season. Offenses are going to figure it out. They're going to stop throwing this guy's way. Just get in trouble when you try.
And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
And it was a nice job in play calling, too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. And the Trojans are threatening on first and goal. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Wants to go up top. Grab behind the line. It's Stein. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Southern Cal!
One thing this team has shown earlier this year, it does not take them long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them, winning their first game, and you've seen it here in this one too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have success.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Texas Tech is currently trailing right now, but it's only a couple of points. That quarterback just needs to show the poise of a young Patrick Mahomes, and they are right back in this. They're trailing by just 4 to East Carolina. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes, we'll see it right here.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Florida Atlantic trying to get back on the ball. Wants to throw. It's Meadows. Going downfield for the big play. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Hunt is on its way. He'll make the fair catch at the 44, and they'll have terrific field position. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. Looking to the big tight end. He's got an open man. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30. First down, 10 yards to go. Doesn't SC always seem to have a quarterback right out of central casting and one that'll pick up a first down for you with his arm?
Yeah, and it doesn't matter the year. It just doesn't matter the number. It continues to churn out. They find those.
Picked off to stop the threat. Brought down at the 30 on the return, and his defense has set them up in scoring position.
And that's got to feel good, and that's a play this young man is never going to forget. His first interception of the season. Great job reading the QB's eyes and getting to the football.
The Florida Atlantic offense will return to the field. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. They're dealing with a second and long. Handoff from the shotgun. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5. They come to the line facing third and long from the 25. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. Florida Atlantic decides to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. No chance for a return. He makes the fair catch at the 26, and that's where they'll go to work. And the offense takes the field, ready to go back to work. He's got him. Runs through a tackle. Just keep moving this thing forward. He's out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 37-yard line. Out of the gun. The running back has it. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Kept it on the ground on first down. Now back to the line. 2nd down. He'll throw it. Fires to the right. It's caught. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. Looking to throw on first down. Got the tight end outside. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Gets it out quickly. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. This senior shows some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. On the ground, it's McLeod. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. As we head to the quarter break, it is USC holding the lead. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. Going to need to step up to make sure this one doesn't get out of hand as the second quarter is about to get underway. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. Back to pass. Grabbed in the backfield. It's McLeod.
And a really nice job by the defense winning 2nd down. I think the quarterback thought he could dump this off, maybe get some positive yards, set up a good 3rd down. The defense did a great job responding. And
touchdown, Trojans! The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive.
All you can say is how impressive has this team been at home today in all 3 facets of the game. Their defense has been outstanding. We've seen some plays in special teams, and the offense continues to deliver, showing off all of the playmakers and all of the versatility they have on that side of the football. This could not be better here in the first half of the home team.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Florida Atlantic takes over again, and the Owls offense will go back to work. They really need to get points on this drive to sort of steady the ship. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Flips it out on the screen. They'll guide him out of bounds down at the 25-yard line. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. Looking to pass. It's Meadows. Gets away from one. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. Florida Atlantic will send the punt unit onto the field. And he's still running after the move. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. Caught in the backfield, it's McLeod. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Quick release by the QB. They'll wrestle him down just short of the 1st down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. The Trojans come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Pulls it and fires to the left. Breaks into the open. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. And the Trojans are on the move. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Off play action. Fires to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. He's brought down the one. A play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down. Under fire. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Fires to the tight end. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Takes the handoff. It's McLeod. Oh, he didn't get there, and what a stop against an offense that's been magnificent on 3rd down.
Well, they're trying to get that run play going to the outside, but it's the defensive end who does a great job winning his one-on-one and forcing the negative play.
Absolutely perfect. And now the lead's extended a little further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he loses the ball deep in his own end. Kicking team's got it.
Man, this kickoff coverage team, they just get to the ball carrier. They are flying around, they're beating their blocks. And the ability to create a turnover on a special teams play like this, and that is massive. And now it sets them up in great field position.
He just kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Quarterback on the keeper. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, USC!
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he makes the extra point. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Northwestern is trailing right now, but I'm not ready to say this team is out of it. We've seen this program stage memorable comebacks before. Do not rule out another one today. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Arizona.
Get it out on the screen.
We will be multitasking today, boys. One eye on that game, one eye on your game. Really the only way to do it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Here's the handoff. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to throw, it's Meadows. That's caught. It's Upshaw. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. And the Owls come to the line with a new set of downs. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Right back to it. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision making.
So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. Going right to work up top. Punts it out of the air. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. The Trojans with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. He'll keep it himself. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Fires to the tight end. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long. Using his legs, it's Stein. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line and a big red zone opportunity here. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Catch in the middle, it's McLeod. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Snap in the shotgun. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. The offense will quickly use a timeout. Just a few seconds to go here in the first half, and they'll send out the field goal team. Just drives it between the uprights. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand.
I know they're trailing going into the locker room here at halftime, but kicking that field goal gives them a little bit of a jolt, a little bit of a boost of momentum that they can carry with them into the second half. And there's a lot of football left to go here. I can't wait to see what happens.
We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Los Angeles. And we've got to start our report by shouting out that quarterback. My man was dropping dimes like a bank robber, one after another, right on the money, spreading the wealth. Are you picking up on the theme here, people? Long ways to go, I know. But if this continues, that young man is going to be cashing in more ways than one. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at the LA Coliseum.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. Not sure they had to make many adjustments at halftime as they try to build on this lead here in the third. And it is a good idea to gang tackle. First guy couldn't get him. Second guy finally did. They'll ride the hot hand. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Bought a little time, lets it go. Pulls it in, it's Shaw. Across the 50 and knocked out of bounds at the 48. An explosive play gets this offense working. Got his man downfield. Touchdown, Trojans. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Another nice drive put together. And this offense through 2 weeks, man, they look legit. This team's about to be 2-0. All of their dreams in front of them. This team looks like a national championship contender.
Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Fielded in the end zone. It's Woodside. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Florida Atlantic has the ball back, and the offense will try to put together a drive. Looking downfield, it's Meadows. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the left. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. Motion from the wide receiver. Off the play fake on first down. Gets away. Trying to get rid of it. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. A strike downfield. They'll mark him down at the 40 after ripping off 10. The Owls have it with a 1st and 10. To the ground with the back. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. The give to the back. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the 1st down here. Here's an opportunity for this offense in search of its first touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Been showing them the run. Now they'll throw it. Incomplete. And he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic. Fortunate to get it back. Now facing a 3rd and long. Unloads it left. Quick completion on the out. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a 1st at the 32. To throw, it's Meadows. With the catch, it's Gideon. He gets across the 20 and finally out of bounds at the 19. They're in the red zone. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Got it set up on the outside. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line? And the Owls come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Snags it over the middle. That'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal from the 10. This is turning into a death march for this defense. 13th play of the drive coming. Into the On to attempt the try.
Kicker is on for the extra point.
Hit that one with some aggression for the point after. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. Arkansas is currently ahead in this one, but boy, there have to be some nervous moments for the folks in Fayetteville. They have not been able to pull away. They're up by a field goal over Nebraska. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Pass is broken up. It's incomplete, but there is a flag on the play.
Pass interference. Defense.
This offense needs all the help they can get today, and that pass interference penalty is a much-appreciated lifeline. Reads it, fires complete. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. And the Trojans can really attack on this second and short. Now the play fake. Grabbed in the middle, it's Shaw. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
Good enough for a first down.
To the air on first down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. The Trojans have pushed it inside the 20.
Another first down.
Using his feet. Those defenses were smelling blood, and the quarterback got down. Smart move.
On the play.
Backed up now. Here's second and long. Back to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's all. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. To the ground to try to pick up the first. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the fourth quarter. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a fourth quarter comeback. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. Makes the grab on the left. Into the house. Touchdown, Southern Cal! And with that latest touchdown, he's looking to etch his name alongside the Trojan Immortals at quarterback.
Yeah, and there's so many stars that have played quarterback at USC that when they get the ball and they do their damage, guess what? Big-time trophies. And this guy, you have days like this, week in and week out, you will be recognized as the best player in college football.
And they add the extra point to finish the drive. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field?
For Atlantic, 7.
On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Florida Atlantic offense will return to the field. Give to the running back. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Off the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. He got a hand in there. Knocks it away. Incomplete. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Looking to throw, it's Meadows. He's going to throw deep right side. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll hauls it in the first down and more. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense.
This has been a frustrating day. I mean, they haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together, and that's why they're trailing in this football game. So maybe they can find some kind of a rhythm here late in the game and get something cooking.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Here's the pressure. Quickly to the tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Upshaw. Good execution, they move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Gives it on the option. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 3, but he is inside the 30 to the 29. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. He'll pull it on the read. Makes it past the marker. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic.
I think it's a good sign for coaches to see that their team is still fighting. They're getting blown out in this game. Nothing has gone their offense's way. They've been outmatched. But here in the fourth quarter, you like to see guys competing. You like to see guys still trying to fight. Because as a coach, you want to know next time you take the field which guys you can depend on and what you can build off of.
And the point after is good. They march 78 yards down the field. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd.
14.
And here's the return. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
Well, the defense basically played that one perfectly, right? Against the RPO, they did a nice job staying back, hanging, watching the quarterback's eyes, and taking away any throw. And when he decided to try to keep the football and scramble to his left, they were all over him. Great job defensively, playing together as one unit on that one.
They gave up the sack on first down. Now it's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Complete with conviction on the crosser. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. Across the 45. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. And the Trojans will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Right on target this time. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down.
First down for the offense.
Quick spin on the ride. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Gonna run it. It's Stein. Past the sticks, and he may get more. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Trojans kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Off the RPO, complete.
On defense, man, it helps you a lot when you can be a linebacker or a corner or some safety, anybody, and you see the QB throw the football. Now I can break on the football right away.
A shot toward the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back. So here comes the field goal unit. They've been doing work today. They've already made a couple. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
He'll return it. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Florida Atlantic takes over again, and the Owls offense will go back to work. Fires to the wideout. Not in lockstep there with the receiver. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Motion from the wideout. Scanning the field, it's Meadows. The sure hands, it's Gideon. He'll go out of bounds at the 28-yard line, and deep in your own end, you need plays like that. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Makes the grab, it's Upshaw. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield.
Well, we see another catch by this guy. This defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Just keep slinging it. Always a welcome play from the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
This quarterback has been under duress all game long. He's one of the best in the country, and he's used to having his way. He's the one who's used to dictating to opposing defenses, but that has not been the case in this game. Here we are late. He's still under pressure, taking a sack there.
The Owls trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Rushes on him. Took a shot as he threw.
This offensive line is not going to like watching the film back tomorrow when they get the opportunity, because they've got beat time and time again up front, especially in passing situations. All of the hits, all of the sacks this quarterback has taken is the biggest reason why they're going to lose this game.
Florida Atlantic will have to send out the punt team. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. And that is textbook instructional video. Out of bounds right around the goal line. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. Only a short gain on that run. Defense played it well. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Pulls and throws off the RPO. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. And the Trojans come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Pulls and fires complete. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. The Trojans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Gonna run it. It's Stein. And we've been waiting to see the spin move, and so too had the defense. They were ready for it. With the clock running, this should be the final play. Now this team has consecutive wins, and when you start expecting to find ways to win games and you expect that you will perform well enough to do so, that's really hard to stop.
It's a mindset, Reese. This team has it right now. You can tell their players trust each other. Big situations arise in games. They're looking at each other in the huddle.